Hey Gemini, what's up guys? I hope everybody is well. So we're gonna go ahead and do a what spirit needs you to know right now reading. If that's something that interests you, do stick around. Gemini, if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box because that's gonna have all the information that you would need to know. And yes, this is the Gemini channel. However, if you vibe, you tribe, so go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Gemini, if you're returning, welcome back. I hope that you're well, hope you're taking care of yourself. I do hope that you're doing what's best for you. Thank you for all the love, all the support. Gemini, thank you for all the good vibes. It really does mean the world, okay? All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into this. This is just gonna be general messages, whatever spirit wants you to know. We have the feather that came out for the intuitive message, and I really got this strong message of having faith. I feel like you are trying to have faith right now. I feel like you're trying to trust in the process when it comes to something, Gemini, and you're trying to live in the moment, like live in the present moment, okay? Not get caught up with stresses of your past and not worry about anxieties of your future, right? There's this energy here of trying to live each day, day by day, and just trust that things are going to work out, get better, end up how you need them to. That's the energy I'm getting. I feel like with the feather, you could be getting a lot of signs right now from spirit. You might not be seeing all of them though. I'm getting that message because I feel like even though you're getting the signs, your fears could be speaking really loudly, okay? I'm also getting like this nervousness type of energy, and this feather is almost giving me the energy of a quill for like writing. So maybe there's this energy of like you have to write somebody, or you have to speak about something, you have to say something. Some of you guys could have somebody that feels this way in regards to you. Like there's somebody who wants to reach out to you, Gemini, but they're nervous, okay? That's just for somebody. But for the general energy, I do get this feeling of like your spirit guides being around you right now and trying to give you some kind of comfort moving forward, because I do feel like there's this energy of like, I have to have faith to move through this, or I have to believe in the impossible, or believe that miracles can occur. There's something like that, okay? So let's get a power animal, Gemini. I'm interested to see what power animal you'll get for this. A power animal is an animal that you pull on its traits and its attributes to help you out in a situation, Gemini. That's too many. So basically you're pulling on the power of the animal. What is the power animal for Gemini spirit for what you need them to know? One would be lovely, because I just don't want to sit here and read all night. So what do we have? One power animal if possible. We have the cheetah, okay, with the worm. So Gemini, you could be feeling a little bit like a novice right now, or an amateur with that worm energy. Maybe you're not seeing all of the skills or the talents that you have. Maybe you're not seeing how much that you actually contribute to a situation, or how talented you actually are. There's this energy of really doubting yourself when the earthworm comes out. But the cheetah energy, I do feel like that energy is about to change here, and you're about to pick up, take off. Things are definitely about to be on the move. You could be trying to achieve some kind of goal, and I feel like spirit is saying to give something all you got, and to know that there's going to be quick changes, or there's going to be fast updates here with the cheetah energy. I'm also getting with this cheetah like being very focused in on something, okay? Keeping your eye on the target or on the prize here. There's almost like this hyper fixation on what you want, and you're really not willing to see anything around you, okay? I had heard somewhere that predators have their eyes on the front because they're really focused on, like, you know, when they're trained on a prey or on an object, they're very focused in on that. And then I heard that prey have their eyes kind of on the side, so they can kind of look around and assess their surroundings and their situation. So I don't know, it just gives me this energy of like you being very focused in on something, or having your eye on the prize here and not letting anything get in your way. And I do feel like spirit wants you to know that you're going to achieve whatever this is that you're setting yourself up for, because it's almost like you've given yourself no other option, okay? Kind of like what I was talking about in the community tab with that situation with Bane and Batman, and when he put him into the darkness and he had to jump across the ledge, and it's like he had the rope that was there as like a safety guard, but he kept falling because of that, because he wasn't really giving it his all. It was only when he removed the rope, and like if he failed it would be certain death, that he really gave it his all. He really went for something, and it really took a lot of faith and trust and determination to do that, you know? So there could be something here where you're just having a lot of faith, or you're believing in yourself so much that there's no way that you can fail in regards to something. That is what I'm getting. Let's see what the book has to say though. It's probably gonna be here near the end. Okay. So the cheetah, it says solar force, action, achievement, and masculine energy. The cheetah is the epitome of solar forces at work. The sun doesn't shine into the cheetah, it shines from inside this great creature and expands outward to brighten the universe. The energy within the cheetah personality is palpable to others, and they naturally attract the audience to bear witness to their remarkable achievements. Purpose and passion are the best fuel for a cheetah's forward momentum. So if you're lacking in those areas, reconnect to the why before you start running. Okay. So there's this energy here of like you having the personality that will naturally attract people towards you, Gemini. So whatever you do something very well, okay? A lot of you guys could be gathering some kind of recognition right now, or expansion or growth within whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. If you're not feeling at your best, Spirit is asking you to ask yourself why. What are you lacking in what areas that's making you feel like you can't achieve something, or that you're not worthy of success or the recognition that is so clearly coming to you, okay? There's some kind of energy here of you shining very bright here, and I'm getting this energy of almost like your talents coming to the forefront, or your gifts, or being naturally gifted within something, Gemini. There's something that you do that it's like people cannot help but look at you, or people cannot help but notice you, okay? So if you don't feel that way about yourself, if like this card is not representing how you feel about you right now, there's a need to ask yourself why, okay? It could have something to do with your confidence. It could have something to do with your self-expression. It could have something to do with your drive or your motivation. We do have the solar, the sacral, and the root chakra colors here. So there could be something at the base of your chakras that needs alignment or needs balance, or there could be something within you that you need to look at. In regards to confidence specifically is the energy that I'm getting, okay? So it says, when in balance, achieves anything, and boundless energy. When out of balance, impatient and competitive. To bring into balance, reconnect to purpose. It's interesting because it says when out of balance, impatient and competitive. For me, competitive energy is always coming from a lax mindset. You know, if you're competing with anybody but yourself, there's this energy of you feeling like somebody is better than you, right? Or that you could be lacking in some kind of area. There's an area where you don't feel that you're up to par. Now, of course, there's energies where you could be competing for other, you know, a job position or something with other people, but there's a difference between competing out of like pettiness or a need to stroke your ego, and then competing because you want to achieve something, right? Just because you're competing with other people for like a job doesn't mean that you necessarily think that you're lesser than that person, even if they get the job over you. It's like comparing yourself to others, comparing your work to others, comparing where you're at versus where somebody else is at on their journey. It could be a really big red flag for you that maybe you don't see yourself as the brightest star in the room, okay? So to bring into balance, it says reconnect to purpose. So again, asking yourself, why are you feeling this way? Why are you even doing what you're doing, Gemini? What's your driving force that's making you want to achieve these goals, or want to gain this recognition, or want to get to wherever this cheetah is trying to go, okay? That's the energy here. So reconnecting to your purpose and asking yourself why, but also seeing that you are meant to succeed when it comes to something, okay? So let's go ahead and see. We're going to use the Everyday Witch Oracle here. What do you want Gemini to know, Spirit? What do you want Gemini to know? Okay. I feel like this is definitely about your passions, your purpose. We have change and progress that wanted to come out. I am going to keep that. So yeah, it's been a bumpy ride for some of you guys. I feel like there's this energy of like you've just made it out by the skin of your teeth when it comes to certain things, or you're taking big risks, or you're cutting it really close here is the energy that I'm getting. But I feel like Spirit wants you to know that you are making some kind of progress here, even if it doesn't necessarily look like it, because I know I talk about it, okay, all the time, guys, but it really is how growth can be sometimes, you know? They always give me the image of like the seed getting put into the dirt. We don't see the root system and everything that starts to form before we see a sprout, right? we look at growth and we recognize it for what we can see. We don't really recognize it for what's happening behind the scenes, or the root system that we're building, the foundation that we're building, right? Got to build a foundation before you can build the house. So there's this energy here of like, you have been working on something and you have been putting down the groundwork, and you are going to be seeing some kind of progress here. There's a big change that's about to happen here, a big shift. This card always gives like sail away. It does. It gives like Six of Swords energy. So there could be this energy here of you being very hard on yourself, overthinking, imposter syndrome, maybe analysis paralysis, tearing yourself apart, right? Things could be, you could be getting hit with one thing after another, things that seemingly feel like strokes of bad luck for some of you guys, or like this is the worst possible time for this to happen. It's like you're bypassing all that, or at least this is what Spirit wants you to know. Bypass all that. Keep your eyes on your goal. Keep your eyes on your target, okay? See how his eyes are forward? He's facing forward. He's not looking around. He's not really assessing, you know, the situation, because he knows he's going to get there. It's like an ultimate faith here is the energy that I'm getting, okay? So yeah, you could be definitely smooth or sailing into smoother waters here with this change in progress. What else do we have? We have the Earth Magic. They're giving me that card from the bird deck that is the white turkey, I believe it is. And it's the power to heal the earth is within you. I don't know why they're giving me that. Some of you guys could be healers, or there could be something very healing about your energy here. Okay, but you are developing something. This is like my Ace of Pentacles here. And again, these seeds that you have planted are starting to grow here. Some of you guys could be developing a ritual in regards to something, or you could be doing something very ritualistically, right? Like, so you're doing something every single day, you're working on something. Some of you guys during the full moon, something could be very significant that's going to be happening with whatever it is that you are working on. But I do feel like it's almost giving magician vibes too, right? Like having all the tools you need to succeed or build something here. So you definitely have like, it's also giving like the forces of nature are working with you, Gemini. So I feel like you do have a lot of spiritual support. Okay, and whatever this is that you're developing, I feel like it's been touch and go, it's been up and down, but you are about to see that something is going to be growing or expanding for you. Now, some of you guys could work with the earth, or work with earth magic here, or work with herbs and crystals and, you know, elements like that is also an energy that I'm getting. A lot of you guys might be feeling drawn to work at night as well, okay? The daytime could just be busy. Some of you guys could have a lot going on during the day and you only really have time to work on something at night, or you just feel more comfortable working at night when the world is slower, right? When everything's a little bit quieter, it's like you can focus, or you can turn off the outside noise or something like that. Because I'm getting the energy of a lot of you guys being very sensitive, being sensitive to other people's energies around you, the world's energies, the hustle and bustle, what's going on. And it's like when everybody in the world is kind of quiet and sleeping, it's like that's when you can focus. That's for somebody, okay? All right, what do we have here? Spirit, what do you want Gemini to know? Let's get one more, right? We have cleansing, body, and spirit. So you are removing impurities is what they just said, okay? So there could be something here where maybe you do need to take a nice spiritual bath, Gemini, or maybe you do need to cleanse yourself through water. This could be, again, rinsing your body. This could be cleansing your house, mopping your floors. I'm getting like mopping your walls, okay? Wiping things down. They're giving me like a wet dusting type of energy. There's something about water cleansing something. You could even be cleansing something through your tears, okay? For those of you that do have, you know, for my feminine energies that do have your monthlies, okay? There could be something very cleansing about that the next time that that comes around. Like as you're releasing that, you're releasing a lot of toxins and energetic toxins too, because there's something here about not just cleansing your physical body, but cleansing your spirit as well, okay? I don't know, Gemini, it just feels like there's been some heaviness that's been on you or been attached to you. And some of you guys could feel like you have been isolated, or you've been on your own in some kind of journey here. You've had to depend on yourself. I do feel like you obviously have spiritual support. We've already seen that, okay? But there's something here where you might feel like you've been left up to your own devices to figure something out. Some of you guys could be writing something, or you could be developing a plan here. Maybe you're budgeting. Okay, I'm getting that energy as well. Do we have anything else before we put this deck up? We have prosperity and abundance. I just saw that when I saw the air magic. So Gemini, there's definitely prosperity and abundance that's coming for you, but you could be going through a purging process first, or a cleansing process, okay? So it's giving like Seven of Pentacles energy. Honestly, like Spirit wants you to know that you might be in the in-between right now, okay? So you've just gotten off of this bumpy energy here, or you've just taken some kind of risk, and now you're in that in-between before you actually, I don't know, land, right? Sail into the port, whatever you want to call it here. It's like before you reach your destination, you could be in some kind of in-between part, is what I'm getting as well. So rest assured, Gemini, that your hard work is paying off. You are going to be able to sit back and relax and not necessarily have to worry about things so much. There could be something here about your ancestors counting your blessings here for you. Some of you guys have acquired, or you are on the way to acquiring more blessings than what I feel like you were supposed to have. I don't know, there's something about that. Like, you know, you were supposed to do certain things and achieve certain things, but the level of achievement that's coming to you is not something that was predicted, I feel like, okay? So it's almost like the choices that you've made have really worked out in your favor, or you've made very wise decisions here, Gemini. Something about that. Let's get one more, I think. One more for what you want Gemini to know, Spirit. Okay. We have fire magic. So this is the Ace of Wands for me. So Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, right? So you are creating something. You're manifesting something. You're bringing something into this present reality here. And there's a lot of new beginnings that are about to hit you, Gemini, or you're on the precipice of a new beginning right now, okay? And there's something, again, you have some kind of skill or talent, or you are very magical, Gemini, and you need to recognize the magic that's within you, okay? There's something here where Spirit wants you to go with the flow. I know that's so frustrating to hear, be patient, to hear, you know, trust the process and things like that. It can be so frustrating, especially when you are so hyper focused on your goal. You're giving it all you've got. You know, like this cheetah looks very determined. Look at this cheetah. Look at that face. Like very determined to reach their goal, very determined to make something happen, and to make something happen fast. So it can be kind of counterintuitive to be told to sit back, relax, go with the flow. Know that you've planted the seeds. Know that things are working out in your favor. Things are working for you behind the scenes. You might not be able to see it all, but you can trust that it's happening. I do feel like you are putting in effort here with this earth magic and this fire magic, and then the change in progress. I see these characters up doing something, but I also see characters sitting back and relaxing. So maybe there's like a delicate balance that's needed here, Gemini. Okay, for sure. But Spirit is asking you to go with the flow. Now, the flow is not always going to be nice and serene and calm like we see in this illustration here. She has her paddle that she's kind of left behind, and you know, she's letting Spirit kind of guide her wherever the current takes her. That's where she's gonna go. But sometimes the current can be rough, sometimes it can be fast, as we see, and you do need to kind of steer. So I feel like you're developing this delicate dance with your progress and with your movement, and this is helping you achieve your goals, okay? Actually, I think I want to pull from tea leaves. I think I just want to get two. It's like one for each side here. Spirit, what do you want Gemini to know? What do you want Gemini to know here? Do you have any extra messages for Gemini before we get into the tarot? What Gemini to know, Spirit? Okay. We have, that's so funny. We have the kite coming out. It came out with marriage. So running away for a while, getting flown out, a short break in a relationship and a vacation. And then with the marriage that says grandfathered in and a commitment. So it's just so funny because I feel like there is something that you're working really hard on, but Spirit's like, don't be afraid to take a break. Don't be afraid. Like just because you're relaxing a little bit doesn't mean you're not still committed. That's what I'm getting from this duo, okay? Some of y'all could be taking a break on your marriage or something like that. I don't know, okay? Or you could be going on vacation with your partner partner, that's for sure for somebody. Enjoying the fruits of your labor. You guys work really hard. You deserve to go off and have a good time. I could see that for sure, okay? But I feel like for the general message for the majority, it's like, don't be afraid to relax. We see 2 cards here where there's relaxation. I'm also seeing 2 cards at night, and there could be this energy here of maybe, you know, having a steady pace or something. I don't know. That's just what I'm getting. We have the moon, more night energy. So night could be very significant, guys. And you could be having a lot of dreams right now that are giving you hints about what you need to do, or showing you glimpses of your future, or I don't know, your dreams are telling you a story is the energy I'm getting. It says cycle cleanse, follow your intuition, changes in your life, and Cancer Pisces energy. Let's get something for this side here. What do you want Gemini to know, Spirit? Is there anything you want Gemini to know? We have wealth coming out. Okie dokie then, okay? With the moon still on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, there are changes coming in regards to your finances, your wealth, your status here, the recognition that you receive for something. So, you know, it's almost like your future self, along with Spirit, right? Because this is a message from Spirit. But it's like, it's almost like your future self wants to come in and be like, Gemini, don't be afraid to take it easy sometimes, or don't be afraid to trust the process. Don't be afraid to go with the flow. And if the flow is slow sometimes, great. If the flow is fast sometimes, then okay, right? Like either way, you're committed to something and something is committed to you. And this is going to develop and bring you some kind of wealth. It says ancestral wealth, viral growth, and old money. And you know, the old money with the ancestors counting the money here, I definitely see ancestral blessings coming in for sure. Yeah, 9 of Wands, keep going, keep showing perseverance. Some of you guys are feeling a little burnt out though. Listen to your body here with that fire magic and that earth magic. Like if you feel like you need to relax, then relax. If you feel like you need to push it, then push it, right? I'm hearing that song. This really don't go with the reading, guys, but I mean, I guess it does. But I'm hearing that song, what is it, Bodak Yellow or whatever from Cardi B, where she's like, I be in and out the bank so much, I know they tired of me. Honestly, don't give a fuck about who ain't fond of me. Dropped 2 mixtapes in 6 months. What bitch working as hard as me? Don't bother with these hoes. Don't let these hoes bother me. They see pictures, they say goals. Bitch, I'm who they trying to be. Hey, okay, I don't know. That's what I'm getting for somebody though, okay? Yo, you know, right? Dropped 2 mixtapes in 6 months. What bitch working as hard as me? Let me know, okay? Like that's energy I'm getting, Gemini. Like you working hard out here. They work hard for the money, okay? Also for the recognition though too, because I feel like for some of you guys, you want to be seen as like a powerhouse in your field or whatever you do, okay? There's something here where some of you guys are writing something in regards to whatever you do, or you're developing something, or again, you just want to be seen as a powerhouse is what I'm getting, okay? This change in progress, what is this talking about for Gemini gang? Okay, Gemini gang. We have the Emperor energy here with the Sun, okay? Leo and Aries energy, that fire energy coming through. So Gemini, yeah, the change in progress here, you turn into a boss, okay? You're stepping into your power, you're turning into a boss. You could be moving into a larger position here at work, a higher position. There could be something here with more responsibility, okay? Heavy is the head that wears a crown too. It's like you stressing. Some of y'all could be going gray hair, okay? But you're also acquiring a lot of wisdom is the energy I'm getting, okay? But yeah, some of you guys could be going gray because you're stressing so much. Like you have a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, or there's a lot that's expected of you. That's for some of you guys. And some of you, you've put these expectations on yourself. Like that's because, you know, 3 characters with their eyes closed, with their heads kind of tilted back or just relaxing. It's like Spirit wants you to recognize it's okay to relax when you're able to, right? I feel like the Emperor is a little bit of a workaholic, and that could be something here with the cheetah. I mean, I'm not pointing the fingers, damn, y'all probably already recognize I'm a fucking workaholic. We know this already. But it's like, you know, again, I just feel like you're trying to achieve a goal. You have your eye on the prize here, and there's not much that's going to distract you from that right now, okay? But that's also what's bringing in this change and this progress here. That's what's bringing in this growth, this new beginning, this vitality here. Okay, yeah, 8 of Pentacles. You work on things 8 days a week, okay? Fuck all that 7 days a week. You developed a new day just to work on shit, Gemini, because you've been working so hard. Okay, that's what I'm getting though, okay? So I feel like there's change and progress happening in regards to that. Some of you guys, you're just fearing a tower here. You really don't want things to fall apart. Or you're fearing that you have built something up on a false foundation. I don't feel like you have, not with all this. This feels really positive. I feel like you've built something up on a solid foundation, but there could be changes that need to be made here, okay? Scorpio energy. I just feel like this is something internal with that scorpionic energy, something maybe deep within on the subconscious level. There's a fear, right? It's like in the back of your head, they're all gonna laugh at you, right? Even though that's not the case, but there's always that fear or there's that whisper of doubt, okay? So some of you are really worried that something is going to crash and that, you know, all this work is going to be for nothing, or that, you know, all these changes, all these risks you've taken, like it's not going to work out in your favor. I feel like this is an unfounded fear, Gemini, okay? That's just what I'm getting here. So the change and progress that's happening is that you're moving into a higher position. You're turning into a boss. Okay, you're dropping 2 mixtapes in 6 months. For somebody, okay? I don't know, Gemini. Yeah, you're doing a lot, though. That's the thing for somebody, okay? What is this earth magic out here for? We have the Ace of Pentacles. That is the Ace of Pentacles, right? The Ace of Pentacles coming out on top of the Ace of Pentacles. It's giving Ace of Pentacles, okay? That's what I'm getting here. Some of you guys are making moves in silence here with that 7 of Swords. Like, I'll drop this when I feel like dropping it. And there could be people around you that are questioning things or wondering, right? Like, what is Gemini doing? What is Gemini going to do next? What move is Gemini going to make next is the energy I'm getting for sure. I feel like you guys are covering all angles here, or you're being very strategic so there's no kind of hidden secrets that could harm you. But yeah, I am getting this energy of working in silence. You're not exactly letting everybody know your next move, you know? It's kind of like you'll just see me when you see me, right? Or you'll see this when you see it, or it's like, you know... There could be this energy of like, because we are around the holiday season, so there could be this energy of like last holiday season you were in this situation, right? And everybody knows that. So then when you're sitting down eating dinner with everybody, they're like, oh, so Gemini, what's going on with that little bag boy? Let's just use that for example. That bag boy job you got. You working down at the Piggly Wiggly or whatever, okay? And you could be like, oh yeah, they actually got me training for assistant GM. And people are like, damn, we didn't even know. We thought you were still doing that little position. And it's like, because you don't tell everybody every single move that you're making. So you're making some moves here that are putting you into this position here of authority that people around you are not aware of. Okay. This is also saying, again, the seeds that you're planting, just to reinforce that, the seeds that you're planting, Gemini, they are going to be growing and opportunity is coming to you because of that. Some of you really are manifesting opportunities that you're just not even aware of. It could be working with other people. It could be companies or people reaching out to you, wanting to help you develop or work with you, or again, promote you or whatever. It's giving that kind of energy, like opportunities on the way that you're really not expecting. What is this cleansing body and spirit? What does this talk about for Gemini? We have the Empress energy. So a spa day, male or female, could be needed here. Go out, get your hair done, okay? Buy a new outfit, relax. Maybe go to a spa, maybe get a facial, right? Maybe get a little manicure. Okay, even for my dudes, you know, when I used to get my nails done, I used to see men in there all the time getting their feet done, getting a manicure, getting little steam towels put on their face. Like, you know, just because you're a man doesn't mean you can't take care of yourself or indulge in yourself or pamper yourself a little bit, you know? There's something here about pampering yourself for sure, and cleansing yourself. It's like getting yourself ready, you know? You know how like, I'm assuming that like back in the day before a king or a queen would go and be made king or queen, or would have anything special going on. Like they'd go through like a whole, I don't know, who knows how long the process took, right? Because I'm thinking like when I've gotten ready for really special events or like dates or something, like, you know, you'll spend the whole day getting ready for a date, you know, lotioning up, you know, scrubbing, buffing, waxing, plucking, okay, whatever it is, like a damn turkey or a chicken or something. But you know what I'm trying to say? I'm getting that energy of like really like just getting yourself ready for whatever this level up is. So you feel your best, you look your best, so you can perform your best, Gemini. You're like a well-oiled machine. Or at least that's what you're going to be here. Both of these are giving like Empress vibes too. I don't want to mess up excuse me, the whole board, but that's what that's giving me, like Empress energy, okay? So moving into this energy of a glow up or a level up within your surroundings. Some of you guys could be renovating your house or redoing an area or giving yourself like a zen area is what I'm getting for somebody, okay? Maybe you're redoing your bathroom or something, Gemini. Yeah, there could be something like that. There could have been a lot of chaos or conflict or, again, petty bitches around you, you know? So it's like there's a need to kind of cleanse yourself after that. That's what I'm getting here. King of Cups with the Eight of Pentacles. I'm getting the energy of like intuitively working on something, working from a very intuitive space. Again, so when you need to break, take a break. When you want to work hard, work hard. You'll know what's best for you. But yeah, there's something here about honoring yourself and pampering yourself and putting yourself first, giving yourself some of that energy that you're giving into your projects or you give into other people if you do healing work, whatever. It's like give into yourself, Gemini. Get yourself ready for whatever this wealth is that's coming towards you or this abundance or whatever, okay? If you're going on vacation, some of you guys could be getting ready for vacation. I'm getting like the energy of that, like getting your hair done, getting waxed. I don't know, Gemini, okay? It's giving like body maintenance for somebody. That's just what I'm getting. Yeah, because who wants to deal with shaving on vacation? Just get everything waxed off, you know? Just wax everything but my eyebrows and my head, okay? Pretty much, yeah, Nine of Pentacles. That's what I'm getting here. Like taking care of yourself or maybe giving yourself a little makeover or something, you know? Because when you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, like your vibration is really like, you know, raising here and you're attracting people, places, things towards you, you know? Something about that cheetah, like running after her, like, damn, I want some of that. I don't know, Gemini. Somebody could be really attracted to you too. Somebody could want to get a bath with you. Side note, I literally just noticed, guys, that we have the Emperor and the Empress out here. I didn't even notice that. And we have the marriage card. So some of you guys, you are on the way to marriage or you're on the way to some kind of divine connection or something like that. If that's the case, this person's going to like the way you look. I feel like you're going to like the way they look too. It's like mirrored, but this person's really going to like the way you look, the way you take care of yourself, the way you smell. Or something about they can just look at you and tell that you smell good. Like, you know, even if it's just your natural scent, whatever soap you use. You know, use that Dove sensitive skin soap or something like that. I don't know what this is trying to say, Gemini, but I just feel like you're damn attractive right now. And there's a need to kind of pamper yourself, take care of yourself, paint your nails, buff your elbows, okay? Fix that upper lip. I don't know, okay? Whatever it is, all right? Like, take care of yourself. But also, again, know that that abundance is coming. For those who are single, you might not be single for too much longer. I'm going to be real, okay? Because I'm getting that energy here. That's just for somebody. Yeah, somebody could be sailing in, okay? But I also feel like this is you sailing away from whatever stress and worries that you have. Look, there's the Lovers. Gemini energy. Okay, we have Libra, Taurus, and Aries out here as well. Okay, Gemini. King of Swords, King of Wands. Okay, Gemini. Some of you guys are going to have a lot of suitors, male or female, that are going to show up. Okay, you're going to have your options here. And it's going to be up to you to choose. You know, I don't know. It's like they're both kings, but they're giving different energy. Some of you guys could have a lot of options here with the Emperor and the Kings. It's like, I don't know, Gemini. That's for somebody. Okay. you might not even notice how many options you have, because quite honestly, you could be so hyper focused on your goals and your glow up and this wealth and, you know, taking care of your house and doing what you gotta do and raising your kids and whatever, that it's like you don't even realize all the opportunities that are around you. Okay? But there are. Okay, what's this prosperity and abundance talking about? For what you want Gemini to know, we have the Fool card with the Knight of Wands. So there could be an opportunity that comes in that's going to ask you to take a leap of faith. You know, I feel like you are having faith here. Some of you guys have gone off the beaten path here, and you have taken a risk, or you've stepped out and, you know, into your own uniqueness, and you're really expressing yourself in a unique way, and you're showing up in a way that your peers aren't in regards to whatever it is that you're trying to build for yourself. You already are standing out, okay? And you've been through a lot too, because we look at the Fool's clothes, they're all like ragged and everything. It's like you've been through it, okay? But you do clean up very nicely, Gemini. I'm not going to lie to you. So there could be something here where it's like you're going to be asked to take another leap of faith, or you're going to be asked to start a new journey here. And this journey is going to help you develop more prosperity and abundance. For those of you that already feel like you're pretty prosperous or you're doing pretty well, but you would like to do better, right? Who wouldn't like more money, or who wouldn't like more stability here? We know, okay? There could be something here where there's a brand new opportunity coming towards you where you will develop some more stability or abundance here. And again, this could be very unexpected with that Knight of Wands. 10 of Cups is letting me know that this is going to be very emotionally fulfilling for you. And it could make you feel like you've achieved something, like that's brought a certain amount of contentment. Is the energy I'm getting. This is a fucking positive reading, Gemini. Like, this is hella positive, okay? This feels really good. So I feel like what Spirit wants you to know, like, if you're doubting, stop it, okay? If you're not sure, if you're feeling like things aren't working out for you or something, it's like everything is shifting here. Everything is changing. Like, I don't know. I want to get just side messages for this Fool, this opportunity. 7 of Wands. For some of you, it's something that you've been fighting for. Some of you guys have been fighting for your seat at the table, or you've been fighting to be heard, or you've been fighting for your work to be taken seriously. For some of you guys, again, I get that energy of some of you guys wanting to be a powerhouse in whatever it is that you do. You want people to look at you and be like, that is the standard, right? Like, that's the standard. That's how we want to do it. You know, it's like you want, for some of you guys, wherever you work or whatever you do, it's like when you're not there, when it's your day off, or you're just not present for whatever reason, you want people to say your name and be like, well, we need to do it like Gemini does it, or just because Gemini's not here doesn't mean that we're going to start slacking. You know, it's like there's something here with being the standard in regards to something. But this is bringing you expansion and choices as well, you know? Gemini. There's something about this trumpet. It's like something's about to get your attention here. Okay? Yeah, Queen of Swords. So I feel like you've been being very diligent, very disciplined, strict perhaps. There could also be a Queen of Swords that's going to reach out with some kind of offer here. We have the Justice. Yeah, I do see a financial contract coming your way for some of you guys, okay? Or something within the legal system that's helping you. There's also a balance within your finances. And if there's been any kind of legalities, you've been waiting for some kind of money, or you've been waiting for a verdict to come through, an approval or whatever, it's like that is going to be happening here for sure. What is this fire magic talking about for what you want Gemini to know, Spirit? This fire magic. We have the 10 of Wands. So the 10s, right, talking about ends of a cycle here, and we actually have an ace. So we have the end of a really tough, burdensome cycle where you feel like you've been trying to hold everything together. It's been a lot of hard work, you know, and some of it has felt like it's not always been easy, or it's not always been pleasant, you know. Just because this cheetah's out here doing it and killing it, I might add. I feel like a lot of people might look at what you do and think that it's easy somehow. Even if their brain recognizes that what you do is hard and not everybody can do what you do, it's just because of how effortlessly, like, you know, like it ain't easy. I don't feel like it's easy for this cheetah to run as fast as it runs. right? Like, and obviously not a lot of animals can be as fast as the cheetah, you know? So there's something here where it's like, it's effortless for the cheetah. It feels like, or it appears like, because that's how the cheetah is built, you know? So people could look at your success, Gemini, or look at who you are, and they could be like, well, shit, Gemini just effortlessly flows. Gemini just effortlessly succeeds, or they just effortlessly gain this recognition, or they're just effortlessly beautiful. It's like, you don't know how many buffing and shaving and waxing whatever that I had to do to look like this, or you don't know how hard I have to work, how many days and nights and hours I put into something, like, you know, blood, sweat, and tears, like, and also how much doubt that you might have within yourself. Like, I don't feel like people really realize that sometimes you doubt your own magic, or your own magic is a burden to you in many ways. Like, I don't think people get that. I think, again, people look at you and they see this, right? Or they see this, okay? Or they see this, they see this. They see you coming in and out the bank, right? So that's why, like what Cardi B said, I be in and out that bank so much, I know they tired of me, right? And it's like, yeah, but they don't see all the nights that you work, you know? She dropped 2 mixtapes in 6 months, right? And they don't think about how much work that was put into that, like working around the clock to be able to do that, you know, sacrificing friends, sacrificing time. It's really echoing that reading that we did the other day. I think it was the financial reading. That's really echoing that. But yeah, Gemini, you could be feeling like sometimes your magic is a burden, or sometimes your ambition is a burden, because you're just not going to stop until you get there, you know? So make sure you're pouring energy into yourself. I feel like that is something that Spirit just wants to keep relating to you, you know? And what is this that flips? We have the Hierophant. So I feel like you're about to be official in regards to something here, okay? With the Sun, it's like, oh, happy days, especially in the middle of stressing out, worrying about something, fearing the worst when it comes to something. What do we want to get for advice and additional messages? Let's use this deck. Advice and additional messages, please. We have the Holy Spirit. It says, expect miracles, Gemini. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. Damn. So what Spirit wants you to know is that it has your back, period. Right? Like, I have your back. Expect miracles. Expect shit to work out. Expect this wealth. Expect this growth. Expect this good health. Expect these new opportunities. Expect the burdens to release. Expect to be on a vacation. Expect to be in a commitment. That's for somebody, okay? We have Commander Ashtar. It says, call to action, take charge, lead by example, and walk your talk. And I feel like you do. This look like literally this is how you look when you walk in the room. Like, I feel like people, like, they rise to attention, okay? Or like your energy is very potent here. People notice you. You know, it's like you might not even be the boss, but when you come into the meetings at work, like everybody gets quiet. You know, like you might have more potent energy than the boss, okay? Okay, Gemini. That's kind of what I'm getting though. We have Lady Portia, Divine Order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. That do what you feel is right is kind of what I've been talking about when it comes to the relax when you feel like you need to relax. You're going with the flow. You're following the current, right? Sometimes the current is slow and it's a lazy river. Other times it's like white water rafts and stuff. So there's something here where it's like, do what you feel is right at all times in a situation, Gemini, because I feel like you do make good choices, even if you don't directly see those results. I'm not going to try to pronounce that, okay? But that is what it says. It says soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. So I feel like what Spirit wants you to know here is that things are going to start to make sense really soon, or the dots are about to start connecting really soon for you. If you feel like you've made all these random choices that have led you to these random places and you're not sure where all this is going or how all this is about to develop, you're about to see very soon how that's actually going to be happening and taking place. For you, Gemini, we have... Okay, that's what we have. I'm not going to try to say that either. No, I'm not going to try to say it. I don't want to butcher the word and like disrespect the energy. It says, sacred self, unleash your spirit, express your gifts, and dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Yeah, unleash your spirit, express your gifts. Because whatever you do, Gemini, it's very potent energy here. And it's meant to be, that's the thing. You know, cheetahs are fucking intense, right? And I feel like they're designed that way. We have Saint Germain. It says, karma releasing. Move beyond drama, create your own path, and make room for good energy. That is really coming through with that cleansing the body and the spirit, because Gemini, I just feel like you're too blessed to be stressed here. You know? I keep going back to that Cardi B song, but she's like, honestly, don't give a fuck about who ain't fond of me. Okay? I take pictures, they say goals, bitch, I'm who they trying to be. It's like, people are hating on you, Gemini. If they are, they're hating on you because they want to be you, low-key. Or they want to try to beat you. Again, the cheetah talks about that competition, right? The only person you're competing with is yourself. But yeah, you could have other people that are competing with you. It's like, stay in your lane, know your worth. You know, the emperor damn sure ain't getting off their throne to go fight the peasants over whatever. You know, they're already in that position of authority. They're just going to rule and reign, and, you know, we'll have, I don't know, every Wednesday is when the peasants can come and, you know, you can give me a cabbage or your hens or chickens or whatever they used to do back in the day. I don't know why they're giving me so many references to royalty, Gemini. Maybe you are royalty, okay? All right, guys, that has been your reading. I do hope it helps. I hope it resonates. I hope it does something, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.